Let's play it back.
It's the who.
Here's the recap. Who they choose
it's
to
the
respond
hate
to?
for Erica. It's the who.
They choose
And it's
to
who.
respond to.
I ain't even gonna explain that.
Yeah,
It's okay for y'all. But listen, it's okay for.
She's not judging you. Trina gonna be.
No, I'm keeping it real.
Trina thorough. Yeah, I'll tell you, no, she is thorough because Trina has told me great things about you before.
Exactly, Sunflower. So if you comment,
it ain't because it ain't you. She's just being thorough with it.
That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying to anyone out there. So I just want everybody to be mindful of what's being said. If you recap, or you point out that what you seen in a live or however so, then you are opening yourself up to ridicule. Is what everyone is saying.
Yes, that's a fact.
Got it.
It's been a fact. We're not gonna play like. It's been a fact. That's been a fact. People been catching strays. Motherfuckers are catching strays for sitting on a panel during the recap and not saying a peep. Can we stop playing? We know where we are. If in all of this, because where I think y'all be going is the right or wrong. The right or wrong of it doesn't matter. It is what it is. We all have seen people will be on a panel during the recap not saying a word, still catching strays. So, if you can't deal with it, you know the next step.
Some niggas can't. Trina, if I get to over talking you or butting in when y'all talk, you say shut the fuck up, nigga. You remember what I said. Dicey. But what I'm about to say right here is she can defend him. Look, I don't got nothing against Sonny. For one thing, he's an older man. And he busting up something that's a lot younger than him. Go ahead, that's it. That's motherfucking out. So hats off, wigs off, toupees off. If you got a toupee on, take it off. If you got some horse dreads in your head, Khalil, take it out. That's it. Cause you know something, my cousin, she married a nigga that was like 15 years her fucking senior, and I said, you know what, girl, what is wrong with you? But later on, like 10 years later, I learned that she loved him. She grew to love him, and she defended her man by all means necessary. And shit, he messy too. He messy. He just ain't no messy talk, but the nigga is messy. So Sane could be a little messy too, and like, hey, look, but this, that, and third, don't talk about my ex-wife. Cause let me tell you something, I got a beautiful thing, lovely, and inside and out, lovely life with her, lovely. But if my ex, that's one of my great friends, still to this day. No, I'm not about no. Y'all not no. Nobody can just sit there and do that to her. No. I don't give a fuck. Even if my current is not in agreement with it, but I'll be grateful to God if she is in agreement with defending the legacy of who I once loved. Like, that's a love that it's love white folks be having. You know, they be loving that ex. They be loving the current, the ex, the ex. They can go over and sit with Bethany and Susan and relax and chill and say, you know, let's take some tea. Rest in peace, Susan. I miss you so much. That's neither here or the fuck there. What I'm saying is, like, it is hats off, wigs off, toupees off for somebody to defend somebody else's ex in our community. Yeah, I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with that. Like, I ain't jealous. The Lady Crow, she ain't finna come and fuck you again. I ain't gotta worry about her sneaking around in Motel 6, busting like a Tech-9, shooting her around this on what's mine. So, however, I'm gonna support her, and not only that, I'm gonna fucking defend her. So I can see what the woman's saying, what he kind of saying. Like, don't talk about her. And plus, she got a little baby.
Good morning, Bryce.
I'm her?
Yes, good morning.
Oh, shit. What's up? Good morning.
I just wanted to come up here and say, because You know, I don't feel like recappers is off limits because comment cousins ain't off limits. Right. Like our comments, I've caught all my shade and all my straight from comments. Erica, we fell out because of comments, not because of anything I said directly to you. It was because of comments.
Erica?
No, she did. It's like Erica.
I'm washing my face. I got
Erica, you're fucking box. Your mic is
muted. She says she washing her face though.
Yeah, I just don't feel like nobody. I don't feel like none of us is off of limits over here. Like if you in the shit, you in the shit. Like I know that me making comments.
Okay, I'm hurt. But did I come for you? Did I come and say some derogatory things to you, or did I just simply block you and move on?
I mean, you blocked me and move on, but honestly,
okay. So your point.
I said nothing bad about you, though. I didn't say nothing bad about you and Dime. I just said it was poor taste in that situation. That's all I said. I never said nothing bad about y'all. I said it, and I still feel like that. And I didn't even like AJ. I don't even think I knew that I didn't even like her. But I defended her because I defended that moment.
That's fair.
So again, the way I did decide to handle things is I just block you and move on. You get what I'm saying? And keep it moving. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to talk about your deceased family members. I'm not going to do any of that stuff or whatever to try to get at you. Because honestly, when y'all do that, it doesn't show who I am. It shows who you are. It shows who you are. Because you have a situation where a 9-year-old child, at the time she was 8, she lost her mother. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Still talk like
it is what it is. And that's just me. That's just me. But that's just me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I am gonna defend it. And it is what it is. But what y'all saying, what y'all asking me to do is shut the hell up, silence me, and do that. But hey, y'all got it. Hey, everybody has their opinion like an asshole. And that's just what it is. If y'all were smart, you would just come for me. Figure out what my triggers are for me and come for me directly. But hey, y'all got it. Have a good day.
Erica, that's kind of like police and how somebody come back at you. Like,
I encourage people.
Hold on, Erica.
But that's like policing somebody's reaction because you said, well, what you want to do. But that's you. How you want to act. Some people, it's a lot to be said because what you do, some people wouldn't do either. Like recapping. A lot of people won't do that just because of the strays.
But I'm just saying, when it's y'all children, y'all parents, when it's everything else, don't say that. Again, it's the who that's recapping, it's the who that's giving an opinion, it's the who that's all of that. It's not the what. It's not the fact that you are recapping. I get what you're saying. I'm her or whatever. So, like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What y'all saying is just shut the fuck up, Erica. Don't say another word. Or whatever, because it's you.
Hell nah, Bryce catch strays. Well, Erica, stop, because Bryce catch hella strays for his recaps, his crazy ass recaps. Bryce catch strays. All Bryce arguments came from him recapping.
That's it. That's all.
I just said it.
And it drained me for filth. And through the slumber and the slaughter. And for no
Don't say that, Bryce.
I'm sorry.
They be trying. They do be trying.
That's all I'm saying. At some point, I think this is a moment like to reflect on the Lynn situation. Like she didn't realize what it would bring having those awards. Sometimes we have to realize what we signing up for. Sometimes we have to realize, or do we participate or do we just watch? When my people come over here, I tell them, don't touch shit, just listen. Because I don't want them to catch a stray. Because I know how easy it is to catch a stray. Because, honey, all my arguments then came from a comment in the comments. Or I done been on panels, but most of my arguments has came from comments in the comments. Like, let's be real here. Y'all attack comments like y'all attack people on the panel. So there's no different. No one is off limits over here. And I understand that and I acknowledge that. You know what I mean? But I play my boundary, and how I play is how I play. I don't have to sign up for how somebody else play. I just won't fuck with you. I'm not. I'm her.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. How do you say it, but it's fair. That's fair. That's fair as fuck.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Erica, have you and Trina worked out y'all? I know y'all worked out y'all.
Oh my God, Bryson, you just asked us yesterday. Let bygones be bygones.
I know. So I thought bygones was bygones yesterday, but they didn't see.
But you keep bringing the shit up. You ain't letting the bygone be bygone.
Okay. It's gone. Bygone. It's gone. All right. So we agree, the people, me, Trina, we agree that it is okay. You're fucking them. You're sucking them. You're eating them. You're having a good time. Of fucking course, defend them. That's what I'm
victim
saying.
playing. They said I'm victim. I'm not victim playing. What y'all are stupid. Anyway, I can't fix stupid, and I can't fix ignorant.
I wish I would be doing something, and I can't defend them or they ain't defending me. What? You better. I don't give a shit.
What?
They drag you, your mama, your greasy grandmama. You better defend me and what I love and what I loved up with a D. Good job, Erica.
What?
Good job, Erica.
I barely understand you.
Defend that nigga.
Mute up, Trina.
Shit. And it matters. That shit matters. Especially, it matters. It matters. His little baby involved into it. It matters. It matters.
Beat up by who? Oh, girl, please.
So if y'all game plan work,
And this ain't no hot
trying
mic.
to get me to leave
She
this
hollering
man
across
alone
the
like y'all been doing, then what y'all gonna go for? So hypothetically, y'all keep bringing up this man late spouse or whatever, and we break up because of it or whatever. Then what y'all gonna go for? Because that's all y'all standing on, right? Or whatever. So let's say I break up with him, you know, and we done. What y'all gonna do?
Hey, we'll cross that bridge. I guess they figured they'll cross that bridge.
Because at the end of the day,
Why is she
because
caring about what
listen,
they go?
I've been on here's the thing.
Oh my God.
I've been on TikTok for a long time, but none of this started until I started dating him.
Because y'all made
Y'all do give a
TikTok. Y'all
fuck
made
though.
TikTok.
Y'all do give a
Y'all
fuck.
made
Don't say y'all
TikTok.
don't give a fuck.
But Erica, y'all let TikTok in on y'all business though. So y'all invited Messy Talk to start commenting once y'all expose some shit to Messy Talk, and that's just me being honest. Like I didn't even know Same until they start talking about him with you. And I've been over here for a couple of years now. I didn't know nothing about Same until they start talking about him with you. So again, when y'all invite people, I wanna put my relationship on this on Messy Talk. Y'all should have kept that. Even if y'all wanted to bear it out proud, I would have never made a comment to somebody who commented on my relationship unless it was to check the fuck out of them. That's all you should have been doing. Check them. It's okay to check them, baby. Swing for your man. If they swing back hard and swing back fast.
And is and still do. But anyway, like I said, it's I didn't put our business out here other than posting going on to a live. So let's be clear on that, you know. And then we did start posting.
So how do everybody know so much?
So hey, don't post either. Got it. Okay. I just want to make sure what the rules are.
I'm not gonna say that, Erica.
No, that's a bunch of bullshit because If you don't want your spouse involved in absolutely nothing on this app, then you're not going to put your spouse on this app. You're not going to put pictures, traveling, whatever it may be. You're not going to do that on this app. But you open saying before you. That's how it got to you even being here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. House and bullshit. You ain't got to put none of that shit up here because I just said last night, you won't ever know that I'm in a relationship. Yeah. Let me just hush. Let me push play.
I'm
But
just
what
making
I'm
sure.
saying is
I'm
stop
just making sure
replying.
how
Can
y'all
somebody let me
not
borrow $100?
say, hey,
If they don't
hey,
matter, Erica, they don't matter. I don't care. I can get up here and tussle with somebody today and get right back down. Like yesterday, I tussled with Frankie. Got down. I didn't even think about that shit because it don't matter to me. When it don't matter, baby. You making this shit matter, and that's the problem.
Can somebody let me borrow $100 to payday?
Girl, Trina, and this $100. I'm gonna go ahead and get on.
I needed it.
Hold on a minute, y'all. We got somebody in the box. Somebody by the name of We Got Action.
Hey, Empress.
Hey, welcome to the
You know,
panel.
this OP. I had to come up here and say what I had to say.
Oh, fuck.
You right. Why would you say that?
Behave, OP, because you get up here and you know what you do.
Hey, OP.
You know you can do
Why
that
would
one
you
thing,
do
baby.
that? Hey, Frankie. How you doing, sir? Why would you do that?
Come on, Bookie Butt. Tell us what your opinion is, love.
I honestly think that Erica's a frogmouth ass bitch, and I
See
really
what I'm
don't
saying?
understand why. No, no, no. We can say how we feel, right?
Right, but Erica is also not up here to defend herself.
Well, she don't have to be. But look, at the end of the day, she don't want nobody to say nothing about that woman. She don't want nobody to say nothing about her man. She should pipe down. Luckily you have one. You just want us to know that you have one. That's all we need to do for you. And that's all she wants. She want us to know that she got somebody that actually vouches for her in real life. Cause
She
she
gonna
hit as hell. And I ain't gonna hold you. Like, she really is hit as hell. But um y'all can count down there. We don't give a damn. But she hit as hell and she hurt in the face and everything else. So like, luckily she has him.
the disrespect is real. Why are you talking about Erica? Well, I guess that's what that was. Let's get back to the clip.
Damn.
Good
I'm
morning,
so
y'all. Bop,
through.
bop, bop that screen. Don't forget to tip the host. Loving the vibe. Y'all, bop that screen. Share the live out, man. Welcome in. Good morning, Ice Bryce.
Good morning.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, like, we got to think about that shit. And I think about that shit. And I comment. Y'all know I comment. I don't give a damn what I say. I'm going to say it. I know somebody going to come after me 9 times out of 10. But I'm going to stand on my word and I'm going to say it because it's fuck you. And because I don't care. Because once I close this app is closed. Yep, but it's still wrong. Y'all don't have unalived spouses. Ain't nobody coming for y'all unalived parents or none of that stuff or whatever. Y'all.
Oh,
That
pause.
is
Whoa.
not true.
Who?
That shit is weird, man.
Don't count me, because they have came from my unalived parents.
That shit is weird.
So,
Weird.
Don't count me,
And
baby.
saying that I'm defending it or doing it, y'all weird or whatever. May y'all not lose anyone, or go through any of that. Because child.
Bryson, can you cash at me $50?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so my unalived father has been brought up. My unalived godmom has been brought up. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like what I'm her said is just what it is. Nobody's off limits. Nothing's off limits around this motherfucker. And I mean nothing. Nothing is sacred. Not the unalived, not babies. They talked about Susu's child and the baby is still here. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play. We can't play. We can't play.
We're moving on to part 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna second what Silk just said. Could you cash out me $50? We're both asking
The
for
only
friends.
how we gonna work is to get our own shit.
I'll write both of y'all a IOU, okay?
Works for me.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to use Diddy as a reference.
Well, you don't have to use it, but you don't have to. But overall, y'all see the bad. But overall, he got the method. He
I'll
understood.
use Malcolm X. Let me use Malcolm X. Or let me use.
I wouldn't use him. See, we're at a crossroad because I wouldn't use him. But because they both have a tarnished past. However we looked at them, both of them are tarnished. Both of them have.
What Malcolm X did?
They said the girl.
They said he raped the girl, and honestly, like
He ain't done that. He ain't done it.
I don't believe he did it either. It was after his fallout with the nation, so I don't.
Again, that's all in personal opinion. We wasn't there, so I'm just saying I wouldn't. How she wouldn't use Diddy, I wouldn't use Malcolm. But one thing that Diddy did in this day and age, I'm talking about in this day and age, nobody has tried to step out and do
We don't have videos of Malcolm dragging somebody by their hair through a hotel either.
And beating the shit out of them, man.
But we're talking about. I'm not talking about him as a person, y'all. I'm talking about what he was trying to do. The model of what we should be doing. Stepping outside of gay politics and creating our own. You're missing my point.
Do you understand that was the same mindset of the people that followed Hitler?
Oh my Lord!
But that's the only
Hold on. They would say all the time, it's not about who he is, it's about what he's going to do for us. It's about his mindset, right? And then he exterminated millions of people. So I just think we have to be careful.
It's not about her.
Hold on, let me finish. I do think we have to be careful about simply looking at one part of a person because a person's character is going to determine the type of leader they are. You can say what you want out of your mouth and make it sound good. That's our problem. That's why we're in the predicament we're in. But if you are not actually that type of person, if you're the type of person that would drag somebody back from wanting to lead you, how do you think that person will handle citizens that say no? Citizens that don't want to do what you want them to do. We watched Diddy make people walk across boroughs. We watched him make people walk across boroughs for
but that wasn't it.
He's not a leader.
My point, Trina. It's not about him being a leader. It was the model that he was trying to create. That is the model that we.
Nobody to try to create anything.
Finish, Trina. You just wanted me to listen. Don't do that to me if you don't want others. You have to do it to others. Okay. So again, regardless of what you see in him, he understood that he couldn't fuck with their politics no more. It couldn't be about their politics. We have to create our own space. That's all I'm saying, Trina. It's not about him. Y'all focus on it. Y'all do it all the time over here. Y'all focus on the person instead of the purpose. Fuck the person. What's the purpose? I'm not even talking about him leading it. I'm just talking about what he was doing in that moment. That's what I'm talking about, Trina, and you missing that. Because you focused on him.
I'm missing it. I'm telling you that.
Oh, Trina, let me finish because you said all this stuff, but you still, because I started off by saying, now, fuck him, I don't agree with him, but overall, it's what he was trying to create that I agree with. It's not him. I didn't agree with him doing it. But again, what he's doing
is what you agree with. I can open your eyes.
I am.
Your own is what you agree with.
I'm just trying to let y'all
Diddy wasn't trying to do nothing good for the black community.
But it wasn't about the black community. It was about getting away from politics that was self-servient. It was getting away from politics and creating our own space, Frankie. That's
But
what
he
you
was going to use his money to power over.
But I'm not talking about Diddy, y'all. Y'all missing the point.
You just said Diddy.
Because I used what he was doing as an example,
That's what was
y'all.
confusing people.
I'm her. That is what you led.
But irregardless what she led with, you still heard what the fuck she said. Fuck Diddy. Fuck what Diddy done. It was all about what he said. Because that's the only thing we needed to take. Because, you know, you can do the most heinous things in this world don't mean that you didn't say something we needed. The bottom line is, damn Diddy and his trifling ass that should be under the jail. Is the fact that we do need to learn to build our own community. We do need to stand with each other. That's the fucking purpose. That's the message.
The message that he was given, Diddy was actually fighting for the Democratic Party.
I don't give a... Did you not hear what I just said, Ricky? I don't care about Diddy. I don't care nothing what Diddy got going on. Nothing. He don't serve nothing great to this community. He's done nothing great for this community. Period. I just simply said is that I got what she was saying. Is we're not... Better yet, is she shouldn't have said Diddy. She should have chose someone else. If you want my honest opinion, because I don't know why the fuck she said Diddy. Because Diddy wouldn't have been not a ninja I would have chose. Not in his actions. I would have chose someone else that a little bit more that the world likes to look up to. Because, you know, Diddy he's this horrible man. So we better not listen to just build our community up, though.
Okay, then eat. Stop sharing.
How y'all feel about it in the comments? Because the only thing that I'm going to say where she messed up at is that she led with Diddy. She could have chose somebody else that the world feels is so much more higher on a hierarchy to say the exact same thing. Because we're not following Diddy, but there is a message that does stand for us to utilize. I think that's all she was trying to get, is that she should not have chose Diddy, though, because she left with Diddy, everything she just said is incorrect now.
Kamar, these are look.
Because of the person.
These are your napkins. I'm gonna a little more napkins.
Be paying attention to the whole. If you living with Diddy, we focus on that message. I agree, and that's why I said she shouldn't have chose Diddy as the person to use. She could have chose anybody. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. It's so many people that she could have chose. I don't know why the hell she chose Diddy, but of course, you know, everybody focused on Diddy and not the purpose. Is there anything else you wanted to say, Frankie? Jordan, you want to smoke with me, son? Didn't think so.
That's what
You led with, and you proceeded to try to correlate that.
Okay, so
leading.
smart. Here's what I'm saying.
I think when you said
are
Diddy,
separating who he is from
Here's
what
just
you.
an example. Okay, I'm done talking about it, y'all. Because
Hold on, wait.
I don't separate people
We
from
want
who
to
they
know.
are.
We want to know.
Period. I don't
it's
ever
not
do that.
him. It's not him. It's the method of
What
what
I'm
people
saying
do it.
is, okay,
People
now
use
let me
methods
finish.
of people all
Let
the
me
time
finish.
that don't work.
Hold on, Trina. Let her. We're not
the
gonna
one talking.
understand. I said we're not gonna understand what she.
girl. Bye.
I don't know what she's talking about with Diddy. I don't see how the fuck.
Right,
he
so,
led
okay,
this
then you
thing.
ain't been paying
But we're
attention.
not gonna understand how he led any fucking thing unless we hear what she gotta say or how he done it. Let's just hear what she gotta say about whatever he done. I don't.
Come on.
You know, her using Diddy wasn't a good example. She could have came up here and used any other leader or any other person in the black community that is leading for us to do our own separate thing. Diddy's a good example because what he was doing was that he was using his money to power over the same people that he said that he was fighting for. That's a plus to do.
Correct. Which is why Trina said, "Hey, I would prefer to use Malcolm X in this scenario to make a better example."
I mean,
We can't see the comments now. Bryce, fix the boxes.
I don't know.
I'll do it. So you have to-
Sorry.
I don't know. I think a big problem that black people have always had is goddamn Bryson, make your box bigger. Click your thing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. I mean, okay, that's good enough. Y'all just
All right. Thank you. Thank y'all for time. Appreciate the time. Tap like this in the
But the point was
separating
the fact
people from
that
their character to me is dangerous because that leaves room for a lot of people that understand human psyche to slip in by saying the right things and then totally destroy people. That is how every dictator, how every G-side has happened. People do not get into positions of power and then exterminate massive amounts of people by saying that's what they're going to do. They get in positions of power by saying everything that the people want to hear. So when you separate a person's character and their deeds from who they are because of what you heard them say, that's dangerous.
Oh, okay, so Trina and Frankie, we didn't hear her through. Me personally, I'm not a fan. I don't like Diddy. That's why I wanted her to explain what the fuck did she mean about Diddy or any outlook that says that he done something back good for the community. I didn't see anything like that, and we didn't get a chance to hear her. So it's not fair. Not Frankie, but Trina. It's not fair to say that she had that ideology because we never heard her through. We didn't even hear what the fuck she had to say. Me personally, I'm sitting here wondering. You see me? I'm like, what are you? What is it? What are you about to talk about?
The thing of it is, it wasn't about true debate. True debate, you do have to hear out the opposition to allow you to truly debate what you're saying. So I agree with you on that. I agree.
Yeah, I just wanted. I wanted.
Bryce,
yes, no.
it wasn't about Diddy. It was about overall. I'm removing him now. Let me get down to y'all level. It was about overall. The party, political party. No, I'm going to say exactly.
You know I love you. You know I love you regardless. But you said let me get down to your level. Or you can
not your level. I'm removing Diddy so I can take away all the affliction that has come with that.
So you gonna go down like a few steps to Trina and Frankie?
No, not like that. No, I'm just removing the name, but I'm going to still use a scenario, right?
All right.
That's she ain't at all because she ain't on my level. Girl, you right, because I'm elevated at all. So anyways, the political parties, Democratic and Republican. Those parties are not meant to serve any of us at this time. You know, like most of us black people believe that we were born and being Democrats. That's not true, right? Those parties aren't made for us. The only how we're going to make it work for us, tear down the system and create our own parties.
Okay.
So it was used as an example because in this day and age, Diddy was the only one who went out and created his own party.
What party was that?
It was called We the People. It just look it up. It's so much.
I definitely read about it. For me, I felt like anybody else could have done it outside of Diddy. For me, all the things that Diddy have done in this industry, to the lives that he's destroyed, to the souls that he has taken because he felt that he could and he did, and all those things that I didn't agree with it. But did I see exactly what he was saying? Absolutely. He just wasn't the one to lead it. Unfortunately, you don't have anything to serve our people at all. You've destroyed one too many of them. So why would you run to say, hey, we are the person who was chosen for it? Is it a great idea that, yes, that we would love for have someone who is actually really going to handle business? Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you, I love you. I love
you. Know when I'm allowed to talk.
I fuck not right now.
Everybody gonna have their different opinions, and I'm okay with that.
How did he go?
You don't know about it, Bryce. You don't know about it.
I'm there. I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
I'm with you. I'm not
that
with
was a
this.
Democratic
No, I'm not. I'm with
party.
you. I'm with
Was it?
you.
He had denounced both parties. He denounced both parties.
I'm with you. I'm always with you. I'm always on your side. I'm always. I'm not on no G side. I don't see
So
no
that was
party.
when he was. That was y'all speaking on both.
Right. You know what? Let's let
Hold on,
Bryce
let me
talk.
let me
Okay,
let
go ahead,
me hear her.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
trying to hear it real quick. Let me
Yeah,
see
I'm
what
done talking about it, Bryce, because honestly,
Jesus, can I hear what you were saying?
and this is why I don't talk about these topics. I don't really talk about these topics on here because honestly, we're just talking, and I like to get on the ground and work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna continue working on the ground, and I don't really talk about these topics on here for this.
But moreover, get on the ground and work, but stop utilizing certain people and idolizing or using certain people, for example, when they full of shit. Put your boots to the ground, but make sure that you do a little bit more deep diving into your history so that you know exactly what you're doing out here. Because at this point, you was talking and then you lost me.
This reason because
I'm trying
more into solutions.
hold on, wait. You just put all this in motion. I'm hurt. You just put all this in motion.
Conversation.
In motion. You cannot just. How can you just put this in motion and then leave, and then have me to say this, and it's not that, and then there come back at me with this, and it's not that. Can you tell me what you mean?
What the hell are you talking about right now? I don't know what you mean. So
I'm saying, like, you just said
overall,
right,
the parties that we have before us represent us. Like, those are parties that we need to all denounce, and we need to make our own shit. That's bottom line. We need to make our own shit. Bottom line, that's the bottom line of it all, Bryce. None of those parties that was built on races, all these grounds that wasn't made for us to succeed, could never work for us. So the only how it's gonna work is if we create.
This is why I know she ain't did her goddamn history. Because we have done this not once, not twice, but almost 4 to 5 times. And they are the biggest lakes and rivers out here. Where we had our own everything and it became a lake. Okay? So you can't possibly have learned your history because every time we go do our own thing, it is destroyed and covered with water. So please deep dive a little bit more deeper, boo-boo, before you get on this panel, making sure you know your history.
We have to create. Not it be created for us. We have to create. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
So is anybody really allowed to respond or?
Yeah. I just want to ask one more question too, and then y'all can, Frankie, Trina, y'all can talk to. I'm her. I'm with you. I'm her, not with Diddy. I'm with you as a person. That's it. Oh, how does Diddy relate to what the fuck you just said?
Hey, Yum Yum.
I'm just asking, how do he?
Because he created a party overall. He understood that those parties wasn't working. And he understood, although he had his own selfish gain and everything. I'm not saying I support that. But what I'm saying is he had a method. He understood that he got to get away from there to get up. Even
he had a method, baby oil and a lot of medications and stuff inside the baby oil. He definitely had a method.
Even if, but I'm just saying, be subscribing to not his method, but we have to move away from those parties
hey,
and create.
Long time no see, love.
That's the message I was given. Okay. Maybe it was lost in translation, but I'm over this conversation at this moment because it's too early for me to be combative, and I'm about to go visit my mama, so I need to be peaceful.
Okay.
I don't think it's combative. I just think that y'all don't like when y'all are corrected, when you feel passionate about somebody or something. Because the truth is, Diddy's party was a Democratic party created under the same system in which we are talking about dismantling. Creating something under the same system and labeling it subcategory B, does not count as creating something of your own. What it means is you are trying to get a piece of the oppressive pie that you feel like you have access to.
Facts,
And he clearly got too big for his britches because they showed him, you're still a
Hey, hey,
nigga.
boo.
We just let you play in our playground in the backyard. He did nothing that, in my opinion, should be modeled, looked at, learned, nothing. All he was trying to do is take a piece of what the white man has been doing to his own people. That's not commendable. That's not an example. That's not a mindset I want to copy. That's literally nothing to me personally.
Respectable, and I can understand that, Trina, but overall, like, the message for me, even though I don't fuck with him, like, the message for me was, fuck that shit. We need our own shit. So if y'all missed the message, like, I get it.
But he didn't create something that was strictly just off of what they done. He wanted a piece of what they had. I don't think she paid attention to what she's saying either, though. He didn't go off and create something that was completely different. I got the message she was saying, but it had nothing to do with Diddy. Where did the inspiration and all of that you got from Diddy? I heard what you were saying, but what Diddy is doing is completely opposite.
I get it. I get it. Maybe it was a poor example to use, but at the same rate, like,
We gotta knock at the door, y'all.
Yeah, and one question, please. So let me ask something, because I mean, I've just came to acknowledge within the last 5 or 6 years, how is it that regardless of what we are or what we build, we can have anything if everything revolves around a system that was not built for us? I don't care how hard you work. I don't care what you do until you can put people together that can get along and buck the system in the correct way. It will never work because they will always find a loophole to bring us down. So how is it, I don't care who do it, but how is it that you can work in a system that was never a system that was built to work for you? Period.
Well, we have done that, sis, several times.
No,
That's
I
why
know
we
that.
have Lake Lanier. That's why we have Lake Mathis.
Right.
That's why we have a lot of
But-
them, because we have
Right.
done that and left their system. But because our system was far more greater, they destroyed it.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, and this is
Because
what I'm
they only
saying.
want one system.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. That's leading into my point. My point being, because we have done it, because we know we're strong enough to do it, and we're way stronger now, right? But because we have done it and seen what happened when we've done it, that gives you the idea that the system was never made for us to have anything. So until we can get into the mindset of us coming together and setting up our own system to work out of, to detach ourselves from this system, as long as we try to build a system in a system, it will never work. It'll never work. Because, I mean, that's a totally different topic, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, the system it was never built for us to have anything. It was never built for us to come up. The system was built off the foundation of our ancestors, which our ancestors were enslaved. So if you think about the logic behind it, when they put the Constitution and everything within it, with the exception of some amendments, and if you really think about what amendments are, they are just a fab of, we'll still do this, but we'll think about doing that. There's a difference in a rule, and then you're giving it an A or a B to the rule. It's never the rule. So until people can understand that and come together, like, I don't know. I guess that's another topic for another day, sis, but I just had to say that. This system is not built for us. They're going to tear us down every freaking time we try to do something. So until we can start standing on our own 2 feet away from the system, through the sweat, tears, blood, and whatever else, it ain't never going to work. It's just not. It's not. I've came to the reckoning, and listen, that's just my opinion. Other people might see it different, and please educate me. But what I can see and what I've been through on my ancestors, grandparents, and everybody else before me, at the end of the day, like you said, Lake Lanier.
You want to know the problem is that They have already learned that we only operate off of money. Greed is the biggest problem that we have within our community. So if we create something, it would have to be that everyone have to be in alliance to not take whatever is offered. And money is always what is offered. So like people say, well, we have a lot of black people up in these high rich areas, but they only do for the white tea. Well, that's because if they decide to think that they're going to come down here to the bottom to help us, they will put them back down here. So they make a decision to not do anything down here because they refuse to lose what they feel they rightfully own. Greed keeps people where they at. Just like they can pay them a ton of money to go and take one of us out because they
Right.
want that money. We know you want out of this. We know you want the finer things because people live off of material things. If you stop looking at life as a material thing and do what you got to do, then we can get somewhere. But as long as that they realize that everybody want out of something and you could pay for them to be out of it, then we can't have anything.
Right.
So let me help y'all
And
out to understand
and
why you don't see those black people come down here. Because if they do, everything they do will be taken. Is why they don't. If they
and
come and think they're going to help that down there, watch them lose everything.
you know
Because
how like
it's okay to let a few out, but they don't want it all out.
you know how like we've seen people in our own culture, right? You I ain't gonna say judge, but you've had the opportunity to have an opinion on someone that's really, really flashy because they got something new, and it's just like that ain't really nothing. You could tell somebody that ain't never had nothing because they always want to show off what they got. That's the same thing that I think that I feel that the YT people think about us. Because when they do give us that money, the celebrities and whatever it is that they give this money to, they flashy about it. They're not doing nothing with it to accomplish anything. It's all big cars, big jewelry, big all this. So the YT man head is like, oh, we could tell they ain't never had nothing. Because what the first thing you want to do as soon as you get $1 million, oh, I'm gonna go get me a big car. I'm gonna go get me a big this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I wish that we had more people that were like minded when it came to us coming together as a community, or not even a community, but in more or less as a nation, because we are black people in America, not African Americans. We are black people in America. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like coming together as a unit, as a nation, versus coming together as a community. Community, community is coming together as a nationality, a nation, and bring our own because we are stronger in numbers and we know that. But you always gonna have some that's gonna don't buck the system. I mean, they've been doing it since back in the day. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we gotta also learn how to lay them down, whether they family or not. We got to be able to detach ourselves from those people and let them go down and get with the people that's gonna make something happen. But okay. I just came up to say that. I had to say that because I need people to understand the system has never been for us. So how will it ever work for us?
We could have already took the system. The problem is greed. The problem is
Yeah.
greed. It is always one of us that drops the ball because it's greed. It's a significant amount of money that is being offered that you will turn a blind eye because of greed. And you also have to realize anything that is going to have the alpha male a part of it, we just doomed because they can't work together either, just like women can't work together. Somebody got to be the hierarchy. Somebody got to be the top lady. Somebody has to be in control, and that becomes a problem instead of working together and walking on the side of each other. So we ain't going nowhere until we can figure that part out. All the other things are on the back burner until we can figure out how to work together and walk together. Until
Well,
then, we ain't going nowhere.
yeah, I'm gonna get back down in the comments, but I think that would be a good topic for us to have an open panel discussion, maybe on one of your sub only lives, where we can have that discussion at a good time. So that the conversation from the recap went left for real. It went somewhere
I
else.
mean, it
But
wasn't the topic, but it's a great topic.
yeah, it absolutely is a great topic. I understand, and I think that we have a lot of people now that are their eyes are wide open, to understand what's really going on in the system today. And really, it's almost like a congratulation to the government that we have right now to make a lot I'll come back down until I have something else to say. See you later.
See you later. All right, y'all, let's get back into the clip. Make sure you guys are grabbing y'all heart me's and all the wonderful fun things. Tap it into the goal and tap it on the screen. It is all appreciative. Thank you. Let's get back into the clip, y'all.
I get it. Their parties aren't working. We cannot keep building their parties for them and then expect change. Change for us won't happen like that. We have to create the change. We have been creating change for centuries. We have to continue to create. That's your opinion, and I still feel the same way. It is something, those parties, and we need to create those parties. Y'all not gonna change how I feel because how y'all feel. That's your opinion. I can respect y'all opinion. It doesn't make me different. I'm still gonna believe as such. That's y'all problem over here. Y'all think because y'all say it and because y'all voice it, then I should go with it. I'm not. I'm an individual and I'm a think and behave as such. And I've been doing good on my own for a long time, thinking on my own. But
say something. You've been talking the whole
time. To that real quick.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Can I say
something? I just got one thing to say. Give me 1 second. Let me respond to what she just said.
Have a good day.
It ain't, we vocalize something and, because I said it, you should go with it. See, me, I'm a logical person, right? I don't say it a lot, but I'm a real nigga. If I hear some shit and it makes sense and it line up and 1 + 1 is 2, it can only be one. It can only be one way. Either 1 + 1 is 2, or it's not. So if I feel some type of way, or if I have a perspective and I'm educated, if it makes sense, I will take the education because I'm never too grown. And like Erykah Badu said, the man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. So I never want to be too stuck in my perspective and opinions, not fact, but perspective and opinions, to where when somebody does bring me facts about my opinion, I can't accept it. Go ahead, Frankie.
Exactly, Trina. She literally just described herself. She was upset because it wasn't going with what she was saying. We're telling her, like, hey, nah, that's not a good example. Like, listen, this man did not do what you're saying he did. He was not on the level that you're saying he's on. That wasn't his message. And she's upset about that. So to me, I've heard you do that a lot. You be mad about somebody disagreeing with your opinion. Because what you just said was an opinion. It wasn't based in facts at all. Trina was speaking facts to you. You got to get, when you're in a debate, it doesn't matter about your feelings or anything. It's about facts straight up. And Trina hit you with that debate talk.
Okay, so first of all, can I please
Hold on, I'm about to let you respond. Listen, I'm hurt. I need you studying. While you,
I always drop it back. I don't like.
We're gonna part 4, y'all. It looks like AJ's gonna join the
internet because of what I do. You know what I mean? I just really don't.
Right.
But again, like I be on another like this. Like I really don't talk about it a lot because at the end of the day, like it's not just us here, and I'm tired of us giving away the sauce to people. So that's how I be. That's why I don't be really. I just be really I usually play the bottom, and
it could be not. It could be 900. It could be 400. It could be the room. 3. As long as 3 people can connect. That's all that matters. So that's why I'm
asking. It's not just us here. That's one of the problems. We've been giving people the sauce for centuries. We've been telling these motherfuckers our plan. When we gonna stop telling these motherfuckers our plan?
They're gonna always know our motherfucking plan. So you wasting your time sitting talking about you ain't gonna be talking. Because they're gonna always know this plan. That's why they got TVs in here, they got cell phones, they got everything. They got satellites watching us, so we ain't gonna be doing nothing they don't know about. So girls, spill it and shut up and spill it. The fuck?
Like we on the internet talking about solutions. Why are we on the internet talking about it? We giving motherfuckers our plan. Why?
That doesn't make any sense, to be honest.
That's what you.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
to
her
you.
own thing.
That's to you.
Can I respond? You know what? Y'all gotta
Conversation.
talk about the piss.
Because I
nobody
don't
talk
fuck
for her.
about you
The
getting
fuck?
this because
I'm not
I
saying
don't
nobody
care.
can. Oh my God, I'm not
Like,
saying
I'm
nobody.
done talking about this because
Yes.
we not gonna agree, and I just feel like there's no point in keep on giving away the sauce all the time. We sit on here and talk about stuff, but what solutions are we really having if we're just really sitting here talking? Are y'all talking to make a movement? Are y'all talking just to talk at this point? Like, I'm cool with talking. I come over here to be a little messy, like, but again, I'm cool with talking, but are we talking or are we talking and making solutions?
Oh my God. I don't know what this is going on here.
A lot of people over here that are boots on the ground that are talking and making solutions at the same time. There's a lot of people over here fighting for the betterment of our people. So don't group us all in into one boat, because there is a lot of people over here doing just that.
First of all, it wasn't about being over here. It's just overall. It's the internet overall, Frankie. It's not about
Seriously, I'm hurt.
It's the internet.
I'm hurt. You literally
Like, it's the internet. I said the internet. I said the internet.
For 45 minutes, and then as soon
Internet,
as somebody says one word that you disagree with, you literally cut them off.
Because, all right,
Stop
I'm
doing
done.
that. You talk more than you listen. You steadily talking.
That.
To you, yes, because I really don't talk to you. You know we really don't talk to each other, so I really don't have. My mind go blank when it comes to you. Y'all can drop me.
All right, I'm gonna get back to the clip.
Get away from this side.
Do you know how it is when you're smoking REEFA?
What?
Yeah. Do you know if you smoking like what they did back in the day, like the Haitians and like the Bob Marleys with the glass, it burn your fucking finger. That's why they all had yellow fingernails for the thumb tips.
Lord have mercy.
Well,
mercy.
He's smoking in crack though. Crack.
Well, he came to my page and he went off on me. He said that I had to choose between you and him, and of course I chose you. And
Of course, you're supposed to.
I got told. He got upset. He said that you emasculated him. Basically, I wasn't shit for choosing you over him. I don't know. I just know that
It's the crack, baby. Baby, listen, it was the crack. Let me tell you something. When you're smoking crack, anything goes. I got about two crack. I got one crackhead member in my family and one recovering crackhead in my family.
you stop saying that C-head word.
Okay. Duh.